Hi, I'm Katie. I'm writing a book, and it is like 2 o'clock on May 23rd, 2026. I've got my walking pad. Is this gonna be loud? Like, probably. But I don't know. Maybe it's not that bad. Maybe it's horrible. I guess we'll find out. Um, okay, I'm not totally centered. Is that better? I don't know. Okay, whatever. I don't really know what I want to talk about. But what I do know is that I need to get my steps in. I'm trying to get back on track with getting ideally 10,000 steps a day, but really I'd be happy like 7 or 8,000. I work from home, and on days when I don't work, like today, Saturday, some days I legit get like 1,000, 2,000 steps. And even sometimes I don't even get that many. So I'm trying to make more of an effort to be active. Also, just because it's good for me, all of those sorts of things. And since it's like 2 o'clock, it's a really dreary, rainy, muggy day, but I'm in front of a window, so it actually looks pretty nice. I don't have my selfie light on. It's my selfie light that I use. Yeah. I was dropping Jacob off because he wanted to go to the parade, because there's a parade in town today. I'm not a big parade person. I don't hate parades, but I don't have an interest in parades either. Like, I think they can be cool, especially, really cool creative floats and stuff, but I'm not willing to go to a parade when it's raining. At least not this one. So I took him and dropped him off. I came back home and I was cleaning out from under the kitchen sink because we've had an ant problem. I mean, basically since we've lived here. Which, I mean, I live in the country, so there's gonna be ants. But we have had a really bad problem with the ants in the kitchen, specifically where the sink is and the window. So I cleaned that out today and replaced the ant traps, and we were paying for like a quarterly I guess exterminator, but like they just come and spray. It's not like a fumigation situation, it's just they come and spray quarterly. And I just don't think it's worth the $40 a month whenever we still have ants and spiders, even paying $40 a month. Like, I'd rather not pay $40 a month and have ants and spiders than pay $40 a month and have ants and spiders. So, not the end of the world, just kind of annoying. Yeah, I don't really know what I'm gonna do today. I know that me and Jacob are gonna go out to eat later for my birthday, which my birthday was Thursday, but we did like a family dinner at my parents' house instead. So tonight is gonna be like my birthday dinner. I think we're gonna do sushi. I haven't had sushi in forever. I'm trying to think. You can really see the poison oak. It's clearing up. Like, this is so much better than it was, but it's still itchy. Not horribly. Like, it's not like constant, oh my gosh, I have to scratch this, but it's itchy and it's annoying. And the back of my neck is worse than this, but like this is the worst of it because I've been working on the hillside in my yard, and I have been wearing, long pants, socks, shoes, long sleeves, gloves, and that's it. I mean, my glasses, but of course I would still get poison ivy and poison oak on the one place that is not totally covered. But it is what it is. It's clearing up, so it just takes forever. It takes like 2-ish, maybe more weeks for poison ivy and poison oak to fully go away. At least that's what everybody tells me, which, it's a long 2 weeks. It's been about a week and a half so far, so I'm hoping I just have a few more days, or at least less than a week left of being itchy. And I do have an anti-itch medicine that they gave me at the doctor, but I'm still itchy. It's itchy. I'm really trying to get back to doing 10,000 steps a day. I was doing really well for the entire month of January. I think I got 10,000 steps a day every single day in January. And I want to say most of February, maybe all of February. And then from there, it was just a total nosedive. So I bought this walking pad either at the end of December or at the very beginning of January. And I think it was kind of, oh, it's new and exciting. You know, it's a walking pad, but, you know. And then the newness kind of wore off. And I was like, oh, well, I can walk outside. And I have walked outside several days when it's been nice, but, you know, not too hot, not raining. But, I don't know. The walking pad is so convenient. Like, I just need to use it. Especially when I'm doing something, like watching TV, that I don't need to, like, really pay attention. Like, there's some shows I can't do the walking pad and watch because I'm just way too into the show. But, like, Real Housewives, I can watch Real Housewives and walk on the walking pad. I mean, and I just have to wheel it into the living room because there's no TV in here. But, I mean, I could watch TV on my laptop. I don't know. I was thinking in the car after I dropped Jacob off, I was just listening to music. And I feel like I have decided on the title of book 1 that I'm working on. And I say decided, but, you know. Have I? I don't know. I haven't chosen a title for this book this whole time because, like, nothing feels right. Nothing is like, yep, that's it. But I was listening to 70s singer-songwriter music in the car, and this song came on, and I was listening to it, and I like the song. I've heard it before, but I don't know, just something about it I was listening to, and I was like, I like that. So I'm not going to say what it is, because that'd be just way too easy, but, and I might change my mind. So yeah, that was exciting though. I was really, it was one of those moments where you're like not looking for inspiration, not even really thinking about whatever it is you're working on, but it just comes to you and you're like, okay, subconscious, okay, love that. So yeah, that was cool. That was exciting. And I do like what I'm thinking, so it's clicking more than anything else has clicked, which is nice. I'm starting to get a little warm, so I think I'll take this jacket off. And yeah, sometimes I wear a jacket in my own house. I think that's, I don't know if it's normal, but I do it, so. Oh, my nose is running. That was awful. I'm sorry. My allergies have been pretty bad. And it's just that time of year, I guess. I don't know. I was deleting a bunch of stuff off my phone because I got not that I have no storage, but it basically was like, your phone's not going to do the software update until you clear up some of the storage. So I was doing that earlier, which I did that some last night on my Google Drive. So on my Google Drive, I have all of my photos and videos backed up. So last night, and this took like 2 hours. Like it took a while, which honestly I thought it would take longer, which is why I've been putting it off for so long. But I had like 120 gigabytes of like storage used in my Google Photos, and now it's down to 50. So that's a win. Do I need the 50 that I have of those photos and videos? No, probably not. Am I ever gonna go through those photos and videos? I mean, I like to think I am, but will I? I don't know. We're trying to get more into photo albums and like printing our photos, and I wouldn't go so far as to say I want to try scrapbooking, because I just don't know that that's, I kind of like scrapbooking, but like I don't, to me scrapbooking is like an event, like that's a whole thing. It's not really something that I just want to casually do, at least not right now. But I do want to get better about printing photos and having actual photo albums, because there's just something about opening a photo album and like flipping through your pictures and like pulling them out of the sleeve, and like I think that's fun versus like scrolling. You know, it's still nice to scroll and see the memories and stuff, but it's just different actually having that physical picture. I don't know, but we don't have any more empty photo albums, so I guess I need to buy some. And we haven't printed any of our wedding pictures. Got married in October, and we haven't printed any of those pictures. Is that bad? I don't know. I mean, and they say like get them printed at this, you know, professional printing, whatever. And that's probably true. You probably should do that. But it's like $500, maybe even more. I don't know. Versus like just printing them at Walgreens. I don't know. Because, I mean, ideally, would I like to print all of them? Yeah, probably. Because, I mean, why not? We paid a lot for them, but I don't know. That's a lot of pictures. I think we have over 500 pictures. I mean, that's a lot of pictures. That's a lot of storage. A lot of, how much is it at Walgreens to do 4x6s? Like, I don't think it's 10 cents, but maybe it's 10 cents each. I mean, wouldn't be bad, but I just don't know if I want to handle 500 pictures. I don't know. Maybe I'm being dramatic over nothing, probably. But what else do I got going on? We're probably gonna get sushi tonight. I think I already said that. But what I like to get when I go sushi is usually, okay, it used to be a spicy California roll. I have somewhat moved on from that. Sometimes I still get that, especially if I'm at Kroger. Sometimes I get it from the Kroger kiosk thing. But usually at this place that we're going to, I get the rainbow roll. Oh my gosh, so good. I haven't had rainbow roll specifically probably over a year, because I think the only sushi I've had in the last year is like when I've been at Kroger and just getting like the spicy California roll. I don't know, maybe it's not been a year. I don't know. I can't remember. But I think after this, so I want to walk probably at least 30 minutes, because that'll probably get me about 3,000 steps for now, which would be great. It's a great start. But after that, I think I want to have some lunch, because I haven't had lunch yet. I had a late breakfast. I had breakfast at like 11, because I didn't get out of bed until 10 or 10:15, I don't think. So I'm gonna walk for a little bit, and then I'm gonna have some lunch, and then the house is pretty much clean. I could organize some stuff, but the dishes are done. The laundry is not done, but there's not enough to go ahead and do another load today, or at least not until tonight probably. So I mean, everything's pretty much clean. I could vacuum, but it really hurts my back to vacuum, so I don't really vacuum. Jacob usually vacuums. What I really need to do is organize the closets. So this closet in here, it's pretty much fine. There's a dresser. It's over to that side. There's a dresser that is mostly like craft stuff that I keep in there, and like the brown paper that comes with Amazon packages, like that sort of stuff. I reuse gift bags and like tissue paper for gift bags, so like that's got its own drawer. It's only 4 drawers. It's a small dresser. So So that doesn't really need organized. But the top, like, there's clothes hanging, and I just keep like my work clothes in here. So there's not a whole lot of clothing in here. And then on the top, there is just a bunch of puzzles and games. And I just think that could maybe be organized. I probably need to get rid of some. Like some of these puzzles that I haven't done in years. But I know that I've done them. I probably won't do them again. At least not all of them. So I don't know. I probably need to go through those and get rid of some. And then, yeah, I guess this closet's really not that bad. And then our bedroom closet, we need like a shoe organizer or something. Like the shoes, I feel like are just thrown in the floor, which, I mean, not the end of the world, but I'd like to have like a tiered shelf. That way I can see them easier. But, I mean, I don't have that, so I couldn't really do that without it. And then the top of that closet is kind of a disaster. It's just random, like, just, okay, I'm gonna put this up here and then I'll deal with it later. And then just never have dealt with any of that later. So, yeah, there's that. And then our spare bedroom closet. I did recently organize that one, and it is full to the brim because it has a bunch of our wedding stuff in it that, I mean, I tried to sell it on Facebook, but I don't know. I hate selling stuff on Facebook. Like, I like buying stuff for people on Facebook, but selling stuff on Facebook, it's like a million messages, and then nobody ever says they want to come pick anything up, which, I mean, I get, but I don't know. I probably just need to repost it and try again and just try to get rid of it all in one go, but I haven't yet. But because of that, that closet is just completely full. So, and that's okay because we don't really use that room very much. It's mostly just for if anybody comes and spends the night here, which we don't really have a lot of people spend the night. I mean, we would, but we just haven't. And then our linen closet where our towels are. That, I mean, it could be more organized, like the top shelf, but I can't really reach it. I have to stand in a chair to reach the top shelf in that closet, which again is like not a big deal. I just haven't gotten up there to clean it and organize whatever's up there. I guess the closets really aren't even in that bad of shape. I guess I made that up. What is in bad shape is our garage. Our garage is a disaster. It's just got just stuff everywhere. Like the organization is just, it's off. Like we just don't have it organized well. We don't keep our cars in the garage. We just store stuff in there, like our lawnmower, like a leaf blower, like our holiday decorations like Christmas, Halloween, all of that. And there's just like nothing's labeled, and like everything's just kind of just wherever it ended up is where it is. There's no rhyme or reason to where things are stored or why or any of that. So that does need organized, but I'm not gonna do that today because this weather, you can like feel the weather in the garage. So if it's like muggy outside, then it's just not really comfortable to work in the garage. I could, I just don't want to, so I'm not gonna. What else? What else? I've already been walking for 20 minutes, which is great. The good thing about the walking pad is once I have the walking pad out and I start walking, the time goes by pretty fast. I mean, don't get me wrong, 60 minutes is definitely still 60 minutes, but 20 minutes usually goes by pretty fast. 30 sometimes, and then 45 minutes can go really fast if I'm watching something that like kind of like Real Housewives, but like a juicy episode of Real Housewives, not like a boring one where they don't really do a whole lot. What else do I have to talk about today? I don't know. I was watching some YouTube videos earlier. I like watching YouTube way more than I like TikTok or Instagram or anything like that. I've always loved YouTube. I've been watching YouTube since my parents let me have my own laptop. When I was probably, how old would I have been? Like 11 or 12, maybe. I had a laptop. I got my first laptop. And ever since then, it's YouTube. Like, it's YouTube. I love YouTube. I watch anything on YouTube. Random stuff. The people I subscribe to. Just like rabbit hole kind of YouTube videos. I just love watching YouTube. But I've been watching a lot of like hour, 2 hour videos. Which sometimes it feels crazy because it's like, am I really going to watch this 2 hour video about this person just talking about like this one book or this one movie or this one topic, you know, whatever it is, because it's not, I mean, they're not like scholarly topics, you know what I mean? Like, it might be about like books and movies, but it's not like a lecture. It's just them just talking. But I really enjoy that, so I've been watching a lot of those. I've been watching, I can't think of their name. Oh, I can't think of their name. But they do a lot of videos where they talk for like usually over an hour. They might all be over an hour, but at least the ones I've watched have all been over an hour, I'm pretty sure. About different books and kind of doing like a deep dive into books, talking about the plot, the characters, the development, the twists, the ending, the good, bad, ugly, all of it. Sometimes they'll talk a little bit about the author, just a real, true deep dive into like one specific book or like a subset of books by a certain author or like their big popular book. So I've been really enjoying those. What else? I'm not really watching a whole lot on TV right now. I say that's not really true. But like, I'm not watching anything that I'm like, oh my gosh, I can't wait for the next episode to come out. Jacob really likes Euphoria. He's watched it since season 1. I've just never really been that into it. Like, it's just not really the kind of, it's a little too high stress for me. Like, I just don't really like I like TV and movies that are high stress, but I have to really like it. So when it's high stress and I'm not really that into it, it's just not really for me. But I've been watching season 3 with him because he's been watching it every week when it comes out on Sundays. So I think there's only 2 episodes left this season, so I'm interested to see how it ends. He says that it's not the end of the series. It's not officially been announced that it's the end of the series, but I feel like a lot of people think it is the end of the series. I don't know. I don't know if it is or not. I guess we'll see. What else are we watching? I've been watching Facts of Life that came out in the 70s and 80s. I think I'm into season 6. It's a cute show. I watched a little bit of that 70s show yesterday or the day before. One of my favorite shows of all time. Just like a comfort show to put on. I have it on DVD, so I just put it on and let it play through whatever 5 or 6 episodes are on that disc. I'm really excited for Pluribus to come back. Oh my gosh. I loved season 1 of Pluribus. So good. If you haven't watched it, watch it. It's so good. What else? Severance is really good, but I don't know when season 3 is coming out. I don't know if they've said. And I feel like that's one of those shows that takes forever to be made for some reason. I mean, maybe they have a good reason. I don't know. But I try not to get myself excited about a new season coming out until they've said, like, it's coming out, 3 months from now. Because otherwise, Okay. What else? We did not watch season 50 of Survivor. We love Survivor, but I think we just watched too much. And I know the finale, I think, is this past week, or it's this week, or I don't know. But we need to go back and watch season 50. So maybe we'll do that. We're not going to do that this week. I don't know why even pretend like we might. We're not going to. What else? Am I watching anything else on TV? Oh, I watched the first 2 episodes of Designing Women. I've never seen it before. But I've always heard it's really good. I love sitcoms, so like, I love to just watch new sitcoms. So it was cute. I like it so far. I mean, 2 episodes. Don't really know a whole lot, but I think I like it. I love, Golden Girls and all of that. I love 80s sitcoms. We have been watching Malcolm in the Middle. I've never seen Malcolm in the Middle. And Jacob loves Malcolm in the Middle, so we've been watching that. I think we're in season 2 now. We watch like probably 3 or 4 episodes at a time, but just sporadically. I'm still on a Jujutsu Kaisen rewatch with Jacob, which I do like the show, but it's one of those shows that I like in small batches, so it's taken us several months to get through it. And I don't know why, because I do actually really enjoy it. I don't know. I'm just weird about when I want to watch certain stuff. I'm trying to think if there's any other TV that I'm really watching. I don't think there's anything that's actively airing right now that I'm like, wow, that's awesome. I mean, I guess Euphoria, but I'm not like, yes, let's watch it. I'm just like, oh, okay. We started watching Margot's Got Money Troubles. I read that book not too long ago, maybe 3 months ago, maybe. It was fine. Again, like, I like it, but it's the show, I'm not like, oh my gosh, I need to watch the next episode. So I don't know, there's just nothing on right now that I'm like, wow, I have to watch that right now, and all of it. And I usually like to have a TV show like that because I like to binge TV shows, but nothing's catching me right now, I guess. I did see that the Duffer Brothers that did Stranger Things, they've got a new show out on Netflix. I think it's The Burrows, I think. And I've heard good things so far, but we actually canceled our Netflix this past month. So I don't know if they dropped the whole season or if they're doing weekly episode drops for that, but I think we're gonna wait until there's like a bunch of stuff we want to watch on Netflix, and then we'll resubscribe, watch it, and then cancel it again, because it just makes more sense. We have too many streaming services otherwise, so that's probably what we'll do. Because I do want to watch Remarkably Bright Creatures, that movie that just came out on Netflix. I do really want to watch that because that was my favorite book of either last year or the year before. I don't remember what year I read it, but it was my favorite book. It's one of the best books I've read in the last 5 years. It's like definitely top 10, probably top 5, maybe top 3. Really, really love that book. So I do want to see that movie, and it's got Sally Field. I mean, Sally Field is an icon. So, what else? I think I am going to, so it's been 29 minutes. I think, oh, that's probably loud. I think I'm probably going to stop walking in the next 10 minutes, maybe 15. I might make it to 45 minutes. I'm kind of starting to sweat, and I'm a little out of breath. Not a good sign, but I'm working on it. It is what it is. But I think I'm gonna walk for a little while longer. I heard my cats. I have the door closed so they won't come in here and try to get on the walking pad, because they are very interested in the walking pad. They haven't ever tried to like stand on it while I'm walking on it, but it does kind of freak me out. I don't like them getting real close to. It just makes me nervous. So anyway, so I'm probably gonna walk for a little while longer, and then okay, I don't know if that's my cats or somebody's knocking on my door. But I think it's my cats. But I haven't seen anybody pull into my driveway. And nobody's trying to call me. Because you would think if somebody was trying to come to my house and I'm not answering the door, they would call me because they know I'm home. No, I don't hear it. I think it was the cats. What was I saying? Okay, I'm gonna walk for a few more minutes. And then I don't know if I'm gonna shower now or I'm gonna wait until closer to when we're gonna go to dinner. I don't know, but I need to shower at some point. I still hear that. It has to be my cats. I don't know what they're doing, but it's not like a rhythm, you know? So I don't think it's anybody knocking. Weird. I don't know. Oh, we just got a rug in the hallway. They're probably playing with the rug. They like messing it up. That's probably what that is. But I don't know if I want to shower now or wait a little bit longer because maybe I'll walk again. We'll see. But I don't know. So I need to shower. I'm probably put a YouTube video back on the TV in the living room. I'd like to write today. So when can I write today? If we go to dinner around like, I think we said we wanted to leave here around 6. So I would need to be probably get in the shower no later than 5. And it's probably like 2:30 now. Okay, I've got plenty of time. So if I walk 15 more minutes, that'd probably put me right around 2:45. I could write for probably about an hour. That'd be like 3:45. And I could walk again for like 20 to 30 minutes. Oh, I need to eat lunch. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. Okay. Walk. Start cooking the lunch. Because I'll probably just do some chicken in the air fryer. So it's not, like, I'm just saying, like, it's not going to take me very long to make lunch, you know? And I could do other stuff while it's cooking. So, walk a little while longer. Lunch. Eat. Probably watch a YouTube video while I eat. Write for an hour. Maybe 20, 30 minute walk again. And then that should get me close to needing to shower and get ready, which really won't even take me an hour to get ready because I'm not going to put any makeup on because, I mean, it's just not worth it to, like, irritate this and put makeup on it and, like, contaminate my sponge and my brushes and stuff, so I just haven't been wearing any makeup, which is normal for me. I don't really wear makeup that often anyway, but it wouldn't take me that long to get ready because really I just need to shower, maybe wash my hair. I don't know. I don't really think I need to wash my hair. I mean, if I actually start sweating, I would, but I don't think we're gonna get to that point. I really only need like 30 minutes then to shower and get dressed, and I might curl my hair, but curling my hair takes 10 minutes. I don't have a lot of hair. My hair's super thin, so it doesn't take very long. Moral of the story, I got plenty of time. I wonder how loud this has been. Like, I wonder if I'm gonna stop this, see, and be like, or if I'm gonna be like, meh. Because, like, obviously I know you're gonna be able to hear it. And if you can't, I would be very surprised. But I wonder how loud it really is. And if it becomes noticeable, like, the whole way through, or if it's just, you hear it and then you're like, okay, whatever. And you could probably hear me dragging my feet. I do drag my feet. I didn't even think about that. trying to think if I got anything else to say. Oh, what I wrote yesterday. It was good. It was not what I was planning to set out to write, but it was good to kind of crack the door open of, okay, here's where you could go with this. You don't have to stick with it. Because sometimes the other thing is sometimes I'm like, well, I don't want to write that because what if I don't actually want that to be the way the story goes? But like then I could just write something else and like delete that. So that was good. So it was just good to write and get somewhere and then figure out, okay, is this where we want to take this, or can we tweak it? Do we need to tweak it, or are we just gonna keep rolling and see where this goes? So that was good. I'm trying to drink more water. I already drank one of these today. This is a 30 ounce one, so not 40, but 30 ounce. I already drank one of these today. Also trying to drink more water. You know why? Same reason everybody wants to drink more water. Good for you. Supposed to. And it does make me feel better. Again, me. I know what's good for me, and I'm still like, I don't want to do that. I don't want to do stuff that's good for me. It's too easy. But I'm doing it. And I had, let's see, what did I have for breakfast? I had 2 hard-boiled eggs and 2 pieces of sausage. So I am pretty hungry. I think I'm gonna have, I call it a chicken taco, but it's literally just it is literally a chicken taco, but it's the Just Bare chicken, like the chicken tenders from the frozen section. I do a couple of those, cook them in the air fryer. Then I have a tortilla, and I do the Taco Bell brand chipotle sauce on the bottom, layer of cheese. Not a heavy layer, because sometimes if I do too much cheese, then I'm like, okay, the ratio's off. So tortilla, sauce, cheese, warm up the tortilla, cheese, and sauce in the microwave, just, you know, kind of get the cheese melt a little bit. And then I cut the chicken just into more, like, preferable chunks to eat, and put it in there, and that's my chicken taco. So I have a chicken taco, and I bought these smiley fries when I was at the store last time, just cause they looked good, and I hadn't had smiley fries in probably, years. So I got some, so I might make a serving of those, or just whatever's left, because I know I didn't leave very much in the bag last time. So that's probably what I'm gonna have for lunch. And maybe a piece of fruit. I haven't had any fruit and vegetable yet today. And I do have, let's see, what do I have in the fridge? I have apples. I have Cosmic Crisp apples. I have peaches, Coachella peaches, Coachella Valley peaches, I think. Which is so funny, I was at the store, and I was in the produce section of Walmart looking for poblano peppers, and there were people kind of standing in the aisle, so I was like, okay, I'll just take the long way around, and just go around this way. And I passed by the peaches, and I was like, the smell of these peaches, I couldn't resist. I was not planning on buying peaches. I don't really ever buy fresh peaches. Sometimes I'll buy like canned or refrigerated peaches, but I never really buy whole peaches. But these peaches smelled so good. I bought the peaches, so now I have peaches, and I love peaches. We have cabbage in our fridge right now. I'm not gonna eat cabbage for lunch, but I am thinking about trying to do like an egg roll in a bowl. Maybe tomorrow. Maybe tomorrow we'll try that. What other? I have some strawberries. These strawberries I got they're not great. They're kind of like watery. Like they just don't really have much flavor. What other fruit do I have? Got a couple avocados, but I don't really like doing the avocado on my spicy chicken taco. Plus I'll have avocado tonight on the rainbow roll. I'm pretty sure they put that on there. We got carrots. We have bananas. We always have bananas. A lot of potatoes. We have a lot of potatoes right now. We need to eat like 10 potatoes a day at this rate. I really need to figure out what I can do with these potatoes to cook them, because we have probably 15 pounds of potatoes right now, and we're a family of 2, so. But we bought potatoes because we eat potatoes regularly, and then my mom and papa gave us 2 more bags of potatoes because they had a bunch of potatoes. So I need to figure out what to do with them. My freezer's full, so I'm like, ugh, what am I gonna do? I don't know. I got at least a week to figure it out, but oh, but what food am I gonna eat with lunch? Okay, spicy chicken taco, smiley fries. Maybe I'll have a peach. Maybe I'll have a peach. That sounds good. Maybe I'll have a peach and a couple strawberries. Maybe those are not very good. And it's not that they're bad, it's just that I got organic strawberries last time because I was like, I don't really buy organic anything, but they looked really good compared to the regular ones, and then they were really good. But then this time I got just regular strawberries just cause, and now I'm like, man, do I prefer organic strawberries, or were those just really good and these are really not that good, and it's not really about the organic, not organic? I don't know. But I'm not going back to the store for at least a week, ideally 2. So once I eat the rest of these strawberries, we'll just have the frozen strawberries that we keep in the freezer. So it's not really gonna matter because I need to eat the peaches and the apples and the frozen strawberries and the frozen blueberries, and we have frozen raspberries, we have frozen blackberries, we got frozen mango. I got too much frozen fruit. And I bought these popsicle molds to make popsicles, and I did make some banana mango popsicles, and that was actually really good. But I put them in like a big popsicle mold, like a big creamsicle kind of, instead of like a smaller, skinnier one. And it was a little much. I think I just don't really like popsicles that well, but the flavor was good. So I got some skinnier popsicle molds. Maybe I should make some popsicles, but I don't have any room in my freezer, and those need to like stand up. Whatever, the fruit's in the freezer, like it's gonna be fine, but I'm just thinking. All right, well, I think I'm gonna call it there, at least for the video. We're at 43 minutes. And I'm pretty hungry. I think you can tell because that's all I'm talking about now. But yeah, I think I'm gonna call it a day. I'm gonna go make lunch. I'm gonna watch TV or YouTube while I eat. Try to get in like an hour or so of writing. Maybe do another like 15-20 minute walk, depending on time, and be in the shower. Honestly, probably not until 5:30, but Jacob might want to shower, so I don't know. So I need to plan ahead. I don't think I have to go and pick him up though. I think he's having his grandparents drop him off instead of me going back and having to pick him up, but we'll see. All right, well, that's all I got for right now. I think I'm gonna try to do this daily or just as it calls to me, because I do enjoy it. It does make me feel better. Gives me something to do that's not scrolling on my phone. So, and plus, it's a good time to walk. So, hopefully it's not been insanely loud, but it is what it is. All right, bye.